The inspiration for this came after more and more experience with people with aphasia as a clinician and as a researcher, and seeing the devastating impact in their everyday life. Rehabilitation services, it stops too soon. The patients, they don't reach their full potential before that treatment has stopped. The brain that was left after a stroke or a similar event wasn't being optimized in terms of its capability. And so if it's not at the top of its game, then that means there's probably still further that that person can go. Can we use this brain stimulation to kind of coax that brain along? We actually started designing and collecting it back in 2016. We were funded by the NIH. Some of the first hurdles were making sure you get all of the equipment that you need, that you hire all the people that you need, and participant recruitment to get the study off the ground.
Before my stroke happened, I was a professional civil engineer. I'm a volunteer captain with Sandoval County. When my first stroke happened, I was at my fire station for training that night, and my medics saw me drop. The second stroke happened 6 days later. I was getting ready to be checked out, and my friend was with me. I said, "Mike, something's not right, get the nurse." And he got the nurse. I crashed. They said it was a complete anomaly for me to have one and let alone 2 strokes. So that one really got me. After the stroke happened, I can only speak 5 words. It's not just about me. When you have a family have a traumatic episode, it affects everyone. My wife, so she got counseling, and her counselor had a flyer in his office. She said, "Call Jessica and see if they can get your husband in that stroke clinic." So she called Jessica.
The first thing that we do is an exhaustive review of medical records to make sure that they are eligible for the study. We get them in, do the MRI, and make sure that we have the best high-resolution pictures of the brain that we can get. We also do EEG to look at their brain waves. We also link the high-resolution picture of the brain to their body in real space to make sure that we are able to target the area of the brain that we want. So it's pretty huge that we're doing this. So everyone will have something different on the outside, but in their brain, according to our models, they are receiving the exact same dose. We get coordinates for their electrodes for their cap. The cap has to fit exactly right. What we want to do is we want to inject a certain amount of current, but that current also has to be pulled out. They do the brain stimulation while they are doing the treatment for the first 30 minutes. Okay, so what is something you use a puzzle for?
Family night.
Okay, nice. The brain stimulation cuts off, but we continue to do the treatment for an additional 30 minutes. We are, again, looking to see if we've had any change in the coherence of the networks. The methods are tight, they're rigorous, they're gonna actually be able to tell us something with greater inferential power. We wanna make sure that not only are we getting those small measures like naming, but we're also measuring discourse as well. This is huge, because that's a functional measure that's really gonna impact them in their everyday life.
It's hard because you know the words that you want to say, but there's something wrong with your brain. I was pounding my legs because I was so frustrated because I couldn't say the words. I could see the words in my brain, but I couldn't say it. It was really hard to me to get that understanding of this is my life. It's hard for me to judge how I'm doing every day. And sometimes when I'm seeing people that I didn't see for 6 months or a year, everyone says, "Your speech is so good compared to the last time we saw you." That study helped me to get where I'm at right now. I'm giving back to the people that got me where I'm at now. Hopefully any other patients have a stroke, they'll get the same care that Jessica did for me.
Based upon what we're seeing so far, it's going to help other studies. We haven't hit a plateau, we haven't hit the end, so there's so much more work for us to do.
It'll be hard, but you can see the progress every time you're doing the study. Just grind. That's all you can do.
I don't think of this as me changing the world in 5 years. It's me making a lot of steps and changing it as we go.